Hi everyone. I don't know what I'm gonna do in like the long run about my situation as far as filming goes, but this is better than nothing. So I planned my whole video today because my video is just gonna be an excuse to talk about Friday night. I'm an idiot and I didn't bring anything even resembling a video camera with me, so that sucks. But I have a poster to prove that I went. Friday night, picked up my friend at about 4:30. It took us 2 hours to actually get to a place that in normal traffic time would be about a half an hour away. But that's Bay Area for you. We got there and there was like a whole line around the block, as to be expected. I asked just some person that I thought was just someone who was going and was a Nerdfighter. I was like, hey, are there 2 lines? And she's like, I don't know, and then walked away, and then I realized it was Karen Cabot, and I got really embarrassed. As far as the actual show goes, I don't think I have to explain how amazing the show of the Vlogbrothers would actually be. If you meet me, unless you live with me, or unless you've been friends with me for a long time, I'm normally pretty quiet, and Jasmine knows me, like, okay. We were friends in high school, but we weren't, like, super close friends in high school, so I think she was kind of shocked at the image of me bouncing up and down in my seat from excitement. Because there were 1,300 people there, we waited 3 hours to get our book signed. I'm glad that I'm kind of a quiet, patient person because I just sat and did a crossword puzzle for 3 hours. It says my name on it. Hank drew a Hanklerfish while I was talking to him, and I think I talked to him for like a little longer than normally because he drew eyebrows and a tooth on my Hanklerfish. Erin's helping me frame check. I'm really not good at meeting famous people. If you watched a video on my personal channel, I tell a story of really not being good at meeting a famous person. But I had like a kind of thing that I had planned to say to them, so I was fine. And it was very nice. They were really, really, really sweet people. Like more sweet than I would have been, having met like 800 people before me. I always like cite Ben Folds' concert as my favorite concert because all the fans are just like super fans and they all know all the words to all the songs, and Ben Folds can just like bounce off the audience, and it was really great, but it was nothing compared to what an engaged and well-behaved audience the Nerdfighters were. When John was reading, the audience was silent. Everyone just being really reverent and really respectful, and I was amazed because there were some young people there. That was a great thing too because John is just someone that I like really, really respect. I respect him for being able to like connect with young people and like be able to make them think critically, because his huge talk about his book was about heroism and the like how misguided it is to want to be a hero in our society that's completely impermanent. And it was great because like if you can't follow along with what John's saying because you're 10 or something, or if you just you're not into that when you're reading books, Hank wrote a great song about that, and I kind of want to learn it. Like if you can't connect with them in one way, you can connect with them in another way. Appropriately, when Hank was singing songs, everyone sang along. I think that my favorite moment in the whole night was when Hank was singing Book 8, and he was singing about, you know how he like just kind of like puts in like Book 8 ideas, and he said Harry Potter and Benedict Cumberbatch, and we were so loud, like the whole crowd was so loud in reaction to that he had like jump back and like plug his ears because we were probably like gave him feedback in his microphone or something. Just overall a really, really fun, good time, and I loved it. Evie, I hope you're doing okay. I will see you on Wednesday if you can. If you can't, that's fine, just tell me. Bye! And stuff. I'm so bad at goodbyes.